Welcome to another episode of Professions. My name is Mayawa, aka
Big Daddy.
I'm supposed to say Big Daddy?
Yeah, okay, let's go. Take two.
Oh, you have to say Big Daddy softly.
Okay. Big Daddy.
I like that shit.
I don't feel comfortable.
No, don't worry.
It's okay.
What did that do to
It's
you?
not
though?
deep.
No,
Continue
don't
with the
worry.
introductions. Polly Pocket
I'm
in
here
the
with a beautiful
building.
Polly Pocket,
Yeah.
Mr. Vic.
aka Anonymous Lunch, and with somebody who's sweeter than a berry.
Ooh.
Her name is what?
Burial.
Yes. Miss Rangi.
Sweeter than burial.
Sweeter than berry.
You would
Chocolatey
know.
like Nutella.
Chocolatey. Guys, how was the week been?
Been good.
Great.
Yeah,
Great.
really? What did you
Yeah.
do
It's
actually?
been a good
What's so
week.
quiet?
School.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you?
Your work, and it's been a good weekend, long weekend, so that's nice.
But I can see you're tapping into your slottiness.
Why?
Why?
She said she's in a Rihanna.
It's not even
Dark
hot yet.
vibe.
It's not hot.
Oh. Wearing the same thing as Burial, but okay.
What if but she's our special guest.
Okay.
We can't really
Throw
to her
shade like that.
Exactly.
All right.
She's our special guest.
Exactly. Guys, I have an icebreaker for you guys.
Okay.
It's called cap or no cap.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, explain what
Ready.
cap or no cap is.
I will make a statement and
Okay.
you guys say it's cap or no cap.
Okay.
Okay, let's get into it. African parents want their children to pursue prestigious careers so that they can fall back on them. Cap or no cap?
No
No
cap.
cap. Obvious, we're there back
No
up.
cap.
Parents have dreams, but they push on those dreams on their children, like what they would have wanted to achieve. They kind of push that onto their children and their expectations, and wow, no cap.
That's actually true.
Do you think that's fair?
No, it's not.
Would
I
you
mean,
do that to your kids?
It's a generational cycle. Their parents did it to them, so they're doing it to us. And
Yeah,
we'll
but
do
we
it
need
to
to
our-
break those
No,
patterns.
we
do,
can break
we do.
We need to
the
break
yeah,
those
we can break.
patterns.
the
I don't think I
cycle.
want to break that.
No,
No.
because
I
I
don't
thought
want
about
to break that.
Why not?
I would want to
Well,
break it.
The things that I didn't achieve, I would want my kids to achieve that.
No, never.
No,
It's just
I
me.
mean, you should let children be themselves.
No,
like-
they can be themselves, but they should be still goal oriented in some type
of
of way.
course, you.
But
you
not
encourage
your
them to be
goals oriented.
goal-oriented
No,
on their goals.
obviously I can only like say okay things, but I can't force them to do. But I would always like it's only you would tell people what you know, right? So you can't like if I'm a farmer and all I know is farming, I would try to bring farming to my kids if it's making money, right? So
But what you learn from farming, the
Yeah.
skills, you can, what is it called? Pass that down to your children,
yeah,
and then they can apply it in what they want to do. So
yeah, definitely.
empower them
Yeah,
to pursue their goals with what you learned.
yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay, next. Oh,
Next.
sorry, guys.
No, I thought about this. Even with the same thing with academia, I think that it's actually not that good to be good in academia because you can't like fall into a route because everybody feels like, oh, because you're so good at academia, you need to
have
follow.
to-
You need to
yeah,
follow
you have
through.
to.
And that's the shit that happened to me because my parents were like, but why don't you want to do this? I'm like, Omo, this whole science shit is too much.
Yeah,
I want to do something else. I want to do something else. And you also kind of like feel like, oh, maybe I should do academia, but it's
Yeah.
not vibes. Next one. Men aren't scared of commitment. They are just scared that they can't keep up being consistent. Cap or no cap?
Cap. I think
cap.
men are scared of commitment.
I don't think men are scared of commitment. I think men are scared to commit to the wrong person.
Okay.
Still a fear of commitment.
What would you say, Beryl?
On the consistent part, I feel like, that's actually the main problem because if we say they're scared of commitment, men can easily, date someone and be committed to being their boyfriend or even their like sugar daddy or whatever it is.
Because think about it, men at older age, they can easily commit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But,
it's
but,
because
but
they
I
have
feel
less
like men
options.
can easily commit for a certain period of time, but for forever, that's their fear.
And that's where the consistency.
Exactly. I
comes
mean, life is long while you're living. Now, come on. It's difficult to think of, okay, let's say, for instance, you want somebody that's going to be consistent till the day you guys die.
Yeah.
Well, how old are you even yourself? Can you even think for the next 20 years?
No.
So it becomes difficult.
Okay.
And that's why you have to choose.
So then,
So my cap or no cap?
I think no cap.
okay.
I think a lot of men, they just can't. be consistent, and they know it for a fact.
Yeah, because commitment and consistency they go
Hand
together.
in hand.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
You, but you think they don't want to be they can't be consistent because they'll get tired and move into something
They
else
don't have the energy to go from start to finish.
with one
It's easy to
person
date.
or with a different person.
They can be consistent with different people. They're good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But with one person,
But because, like you
no.
rightly said, it's a period of time. They know that
Yeah.
I can be consistent for 2 months because my money is long enough for 2 months.
Yeah.
But kids and all kinds of things, it's just now difficult, you know. Next one. Proposing at someone else's wedding is a bottom barrel behavior. Cap or no?
No,
No
cap.
cap.
Why are you
that's-
Why are you trying
that's
to
a shit
steal
behavior.
the thunder from my wedding?
That's a shit behavior.
But some people are like, but she's my friend.
I
it's
don't
okay."
care,
No,
man.
no, no.
If you come to
No.
my wedding and you propose, you need to go and fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you do
No,
that?
no, that
Did you
shit.
pay- Did you pay for this fucking
That
wedding?
shit.
Yeah,
behavior.
you're using my decor, my everything
That's
to.
like opportunity.
Even worse,
Yeah, you're
you're
being an
using my
opportunist.
videographer. You're
Are
using
you
my
crazy?
videographer.
And do you know
No.
another bottom barrel behavior? You post your a picture of you and your girlfriend on social media. 5 minutes later, your friend did the same thing. Bottom barrel behavior.
And they might even have more likes.
I don't get
They
it.
might even
Yeah,
have
me
more
either.
likes.
What are you talking about?
You don't get it. So
No.
right now you're in a relationship, for
Alright.
example, and then you post a picture of you and your boyfriend on your
Okay.
story, and then 2 minutes later you see your same friend posting her boyfriend too.
What's wrong with that?
Come on, man. Come on.
You
That's
never posted your boyfriend. All
yeah.
of a sudden, you are doing it
Yeah,
now
yeah.
because you also want to chip away from my attention.
It's like competition.
Like still the
Oh, okay. Who plays this game now?
Bottom women, bottom barrel behavior.
No, but you're the one who came up with that, so probably that's like a men thing.
No, men don't do that.
Because
Men
women
don't.
don't toss.
men-
Nobody
men-
their
men-
boyfriend.
Post,
Men,
yeah.
men don't naturally post their girlfriends.
Yeah.
And
online.
women don't post their
Oh.
boyfriends.
Hey,
Oh.
I don't know about that.
Ask someone that's sitting next to you. Huh?
If you're
One
posting
time
someone that you
mistake,
really like,
one time mistake.
when you post somebody,
She's
that's
still,
when they
in
steal them.
my opinion, she still owes us a YouTube declaration of what has happened. Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to break this down. What happened in my relationship with this
Wait, you said my relationship, not our relationship. I
relationship.
owe nobody
No.
an explanation.
Your
Absolutely
relationship
nobody.
is our relationship.
They're the in-laws.
No,
you
no.
use a relationship and our views to go viral. we invested in you. We invested in you. You deserve explanation.
No.
Of course now. Of course not.
This-
Don't
They're
post
so
your
vested
people
in
on
this
social media.
relationship.
Don't post your people. Just
Yeah,
keep
don't
it on
post
the
them.
deal.
If
Keep
you
it
don't
on
want
the
nobody
deal.
snatching them, then you better keep
You
them.
can't post your wife and girlfriends and all
Yeah,
that.
once you're married and
Even when you're married, you
and
can't
even
be
when you're
posting-
married, it's a
No,
slippery
keep your
slope.
love secret.
Yeah.
Protect it.
Your side
Yeah,
chicks will be
protect it,
angry.
exactly.
Your side chicks will be
What
angry.
about on
There's some
anniversaries
predators out
and
here
stuff?
just waiting. They're like,
No, celebrate your anniversary, just the two of you.
But quiet.
Quiet, yeah.
Because it's
Polite.
difficult to tell your side chick that I can't come on Tuesday
Ah,
because
you
I have
and
an
this
anniversary.
side chick.
Do you know how it feels being heartbroken
Yeah.
by your side chick and coming home to your wife and she's like asking you what is going on? You can't say it.
So you think guys like go through like heartbreak from side chicks and then they
A
come
lot
like
of men in a committed relationship go through a heartbreak.
Yeah, Nigerians.
Oh, those.
Why are you bringing this? What does this have to do with Nigeria?
That's the ones I know.
I want to. I want to clarify.
Muzungu still do this.
Mzungus, I don't know.
There's an opposite to. There's an opposite to
How do you know
Nigeria.
that word?
Muzungus? You taught me.
Huh?
Muzungus.
Oh, okay.
It's an opposite to Nigerian man, and I feel like we need to speak about it. I want to speak open and clearly.
Okay.
on behalf of Nigerian men.
No,
Can we
on
quote you on
behalf
this?
of the African Union and United Nations, by the CV.
Okay.
Kenyan women, red flag.
No
Okay,
way.
okay.
Green
okay,
flag all
okay,
the
okay.
way.
Kenya women red flag.
Kenyan
Maya,
women-
what? Discuss.
Yeah, elaborate.
Kenyan women always have the same tropes, like I'm playing with men, they don't understand. I'm playing with them, I'm manipulative, blah 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 blah. That's always what they want to. Always what they say. Then the next thing they were gonna say is that I'm so good in bed, blah 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 blah. It's always the same shit. Kenyan women are very toxic. You need to find the right one.
Beryl is Kenyan, by the way.
I'm Kenyan.
Do you think they are toxic because East African pussy is kind of toxic?
No, I wouldn't say that.
What?
Kenyan women are toxic due to the society they're living in, the environment they're living in.
Okay.
But
It gives
isn't-
them the essence of, okay, I always have to think about myself and the kid, and then maybe the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
that's the rule.
Yeah.
myself.
What are the rules
Children.
there?
No, I
Wow.
think this is across the board. Like even
No,
Nigerian.
no.
Every
In
human
Nigeria-
being thinks about themselves
First.
first.
A
Yeah.
Nigerian woman has to
That's
uphold
human
her
condition.
husband.
Oh yeah, okay.
Ooh, you see, you guys are-
Culturally,
you guys are-
culturally.
I know. I was waiting for her to
Culturally,
speak.
but it's not. It's not like It does not translate.
Husband, if we're talking about husbands, we will uphold our husbands. The rest, we don't know.
Yeah, you take care of your man.
What do you mean by the rest?
Huh?
You mean boyfriends, or what do you
No.
mean by rest?
The rest, just as long as you don't have the ring.
You know how it goes. A Kenyan woman that has a boyfriend is single until she's married.
Do you agree with that, Barry?
No, I don't. It depends on the person
She's
because
a-
now
she's
we're
a
making
good
a
one.
blanket statement.
Hold up. You know what? I'm gonna say this. This is not my truth. This is
Okay.
not my
This is
truth.
our truth.
This is the
No.
truth of the world, the objective truth.
Yeah.
You're always single until you're married.
Exactly. If you like it, then you should
that
have
means
put a
if you have
ring
that
on
means
it.
so
But
that-
if you have a
wait.
boyfriend that you two will marry each other and you see yourselves that far in the future, then you're already quote unquote married.
okay.
But
wait.
it's
'Cause you know what?
mutual.
Even with men,
But
you
if
can
you're
have
with
a
a guy
girlfriend.
and you've not yet established whether you want him to be your husband yet, you're still single.
Okay, can I please say something?
Please say something.
So that means
Let the
that
devil be
if I-
ashamed.
If I have a girlfriend now,
Yeah.
and I don't know if I would marry her, I can tell you that I'm single.
No. You have to say you have a girlfriend. But the thing
Oh,
is, but the truth
No,
is,
wait.
listen.
If you ask me, are
Oh,
you
hold
single?
up, hold
yes
up.
or
Wait a
no?
minute.
No, if you say, are you single? Yes or no, I'm allowed
You're
to say
single
no.
but not single.
What does that
Do you
mean?
know why? Because the fact in your head,
I'm just
in your
translating what
head,
you said.
You've not picked as your wife, so you're still searching. If you found somebody better, you would jump ship and you'd be like, okay, so there's
No,
so
how do
much.
you know that?
Victor,
Because
Victor.
everybody does that.
No, you
Victor,
do
wait,
that.
I don't do that. I'm
Victor,
actually
the way you
single.
understand it is the way you understand it. Paula's only responsible for what she says, but not for what you understand. The way she's saying,
It's the objective truth.
the way she's saying it is like, if she's single,
Not
and she's-
me.
No, no,
Not
no, no.
me. Me, I-
You are my girlfriend. You're my girlfriend. So that
Okay.
means that I don't owe you husband treatment.
You don't.
Thank you.
So what is husband treatment?
You don't owe me husband treatment, and I don't
And
owe
so
you
the reverse is
wife
That
treatment.
means I do
Exactly.
not answer to you. If I want to go, I go. I do not answer to you.
Hey, we're still
And
human beings in this
what cuts
relationship.
both
Well,
sides.
some
It's a
people,
double-edged sword.
some people cannot communicate properly. Abi, they like
If
to
you don't
ghost.
owe your girlfriend marriage treatment, then she also doesn't owe you marriage treatment.
It's okay. It's fair.
But let's talk about
let's talk about what.
women.
Speak your truth,
Actually,
sis.
I don't know if I want to say
Nah,
this
this
because
is
I don't know
fine.
if it'll
Already
attack
started.
anybody on this table.
You already started. Now
Okay.
you have to say it through.
But I feel like a lot of times men want boyfriend treatment or husband treatment from women that are not their their girlfriends
Yeah.
or their wives, and women in the same breath want girlfriend treatment, even though they're this guy's nobody or they're not their wife. What is that?
Okay, first let's define what husband or
Look,
boyfriend.
people just want to be
girlfriend treatment.
pampered.
Exactly. I was gonna say that.
Everybody wants to be pampered.
Yeah,
you know?
everybody wants to be treated nice.
Exactly. You mean your dad treats you like a princess within this constellation that you guys have created, but he doesn't know that outside of the house you're a peasant.
Guy.
That's what
Does
it is.
Like one thing I always hear from women is like, if I cook for you, that's like wife. Is that wife treatment? Cooking.
That's life skills.
Cooking
And that's-
shouldn't be like a wife treatment or a girlfriend treatment. Cooking is cooking. Everyone wants to eat. Ironing my clothes is normal. If you want to be, if you want to do something nice for me, I'm not gonna. If you iron my clothes, doesn't mean, oh shit, you're my wife. Like you
That's
just
too
you
much.
just
Now.
want
That's too much now.
Yeah, I know.
to
like,
iron my
That's
clothes.
that's
Why?
no, that's too domestic.
And also-
That's too
Okay,
domestic.
Maya, let's say you want to go to the shower, yeah, and I'm your friend. We're living together, yeah, and then you're like, Victor, please quickly, can you please help me iron?
That's
my clothes?
That's
okay.
different.
That's
That's
okay,
different.
but okay, so now that's different.
It's- no, they have-
wait,
I wouldn't iron your clothes even if I was your friend. But I wouldn't
wait.
let you walk out with me with Chris clothes.
Okay, so now look at it as me and you, your girl, me and you, we're fucking. So, and I'm like, I'm late for work, for example, and I'm like, I'm gonna be late. Can you please iron my clothes?
But that's
You should
different.
have been
That's-
prepared.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's
The
it.
other one
No,
is
but
an
the way you made it,
expectation.
exactly.
No,
Made-
no,
made it
no,
This
seem
is
it's
a
like-
request. The other one is an expectation.
no, it's always-
like you come
always-
from the shower, you check your clothes, and you're like, "Hey, you didn't iron my clothes."
No. But I don't think any boyfriend asks, "Oh, you didn't cook for me. You didn't iron my clothes."
Now, come on, of course, they do.
Victor,
Okay, I don't do that.
They will come. They will come into the eyes. They'll be like, "I can't perceive any smell." So what's going on? You are not doing anything. That's where it goes.
Okay, so ironing. So if you expect your girlfriend to iron your clothes, is that's like husband treatment.
Okay, but all these cooking things is like a poverty mentality shit.
what do you mean?
Like if we are rich, then no. I don't think that rich people talk about okay, who's cooking or not.
Who's cooking?
Their
Who's
wife will
cooking?
make sure that the food is at home.
Yeah. Who's cleaning?
Because they have a maid.
And I think
You see?
this
food
applies
just has
to
to be
like what kind of dynamic you have. Because if I'm the better cook in the relationship or partnership,
What
then-
about in a fling?
Yeah, if I like cooking, then I'll cook. If you like ironing clothes, then you iron. If you like cleaning, then you clean. So we can have an arrangement where if I'm cooking, you're doing the dishes, or vice versa. It depends. I feel like a lot of things are very, it just depends on the two people. Like treat each other the way you'd like to be treated, and respect each other. That's it.
Yeah,
Learn how to cook. Come on, please, guys. Boiling water is not that difficult.
I feel like it's so important, especially if you're gonna have kids. Please know how to cook.
Exactly.
Well, if you're holding the other party to that standard, then you should also hold yourself to that.
Yeah, I
standard
mean, I know how to cook.
You can boil
Because
water.
there's this toxic
Boil
behavior
egg.
where men can take care of themselves when they're bachelors. Like they can clean their house, they can clean their clothes, they can cook for themselves until a woman, comes into their life and all of a sudden they can do shit.
No,
even
it's
picking up
because
their
now
own socks.
because now you need to compliment me in my weaknesses. All of those things I did it out of the mere fact that I was alone. I was
When I was
independent.
struggling.
I get that because even women, we can do things by ourselves,
Exactly.
like lifting stuff when we're alone. But when you're there,
Now you want me to change the tires, but you were the mechanic yourself. You did the shit yourself. Now you want me to provide the money and pay for the bills, so you were doing those things alone. So
I mean, yeah, you get someone to compliment you, but also don't act like now. When J-Lo said, "I ain't your mama," like we used to be good when we met and everything. Now you're complacent. Just don't slack.
Wait, I have one question. Yeah,
Please.
In terms of like finances, paying for a holiday of a fling, is that husband behavior?
Paula
it
is
depends.
quiet.
It depends on who you are. Look, me, I'm a guy of return of investment. If I fly you out, you must open up the punani. I need guys.
You already are fling, so the punani is already open.
No, that's not a thing. We need
No.
to
Obviously, you're not paying for someone that you haven't. Like that would be my crazy behavior.
okay, then that's basic. Then the punani is basic, but you need to give me fantastic entertainment.
What
This-
kind of entertainment? Elaborate.
Great conversations. Maybe you might help me with small business deals or anything on the side. I need something in return. That's just me. I don't know about you guys, but that's just me.
What about you, Paula?
Now pay.
So you pay for a guy's holiday?
No, but I would.
You would what?
I would pay.
If it's a
For the
husband.
guy?
No, if
No, I
even-
just asked
even
a simple.
okay, yeah, I would
So-
also pay for a fling's holiday.
Okay, what about?
We're not talking about flix
All-
booze.
This is
What
not,
are you talking
this is not
about?
10 euros bus to
What
Budapest.
are you talking
to-
about?
Like a proper holiday.
Give me a proper scenario.
Yeah, like okay.
5-star hotel.
I will. Why not?
Okay.
Tickets, everything.
But he has to be a worthy fling.
He has to.
Give it to me good.
I know why she's saying this because when he's sleeping, she'll tap into his credit card.
I would.
What about you, bro?
yeah, I think so too. If I like somebody and I like their company, then and I can afford it, why not?
Men love generous women.
Yeah.
Generous with everything. Money, with your love.
You mean hoes?
Hoes is just hustling over everything. It's an acronym.
Men love hoes.
Damn
Of
right.
course we love hoes. But we just can't marry a hoe.
Why you did that?
Some men can marry who?
Some
men
men,
can marry
yeah.
her, but-
I think Victor would.
I'd never marry a hoe.
No, Victor
Never in a million years.
Victor could marry a hoe that is not a hoe within his
Circle.
exactly. Maybe she's a
Oh
hoe.
yeah, that
Maybe
makes
she's a hoe in Argentina. I
Yeah.
don't know, but
Well, not a hoe in Vienna.
a hoe in Vienna. That means I've licked my mouth with her. You have cleaned your mouth with
Yeah.
that. No.
No, because with me, I feel like I don't really care about a woman's body count per se, but I care if you fuck my friend or if I fuck someone that I know.
No, I care about
Or
the
that you-
status. I care about the status because I hold myself as a
High
man of-
status man.
exactly. But if I see that you had sex with a cockroach and I know it's a bottom barrel,
Does that matter?
Yeah, that
No,
matters
come
a
on.
lot.
No,
a
no,
lot, a lot.
I'm asking
See,
so I can hear your opinion.
Yeah. Do you know
Hold
what?
up.
Do you know what, Paula? You could have
tell him the story.
You could have one body count here, and if that one body count is a cockroach, I can't respect you.
Facts.
Because
What classifies someone as a cockroach?
Facts. I agree with them. If I'm with you and I find out you slept with a cockroach, I'm not sleeping with you.
Nah,
I'm not dating.
No, you can't. No.
I can do that.
No, that's double standard. It doesn't work.
It doesn't come. It doesn't
Fuck,
work.
is it a double
No,
standard?
that only works for men.
Hold
That
up,
only works-
hold up,
it doesn't work for
hold
women.
up, hold
Yes,
up,
it doesn't
hold
work.
up.
Trust me, it doesn't work.
Hold
for
up.
women. Yeah.
If you're the type of guy that presents themselves to me as
Yeah.
you like this type of woman,
Yeah.
who maybe is me, very high value woman, knows her shit, knows everything, but then you fucked some idiot somewhere that everybody knows about, I feel like it's a stain on my image
you know
when
what? You know
people
what?
see me
You know
with
what?
you
You know what?
and they
It's not your stain on your shirt.
know
No,
It's not a stain on your
it's
white.
not that bad. I get it.
See,
It's not
Paula,
that bad.
every woman in their head thinks they are better than the other bitch.
No, but we
come
know.
on.
But we know when another bitch is better than you.
Most of the time, you
No,
don't
we
accept.
know. We know. We
Come on.
know. We know. You guys, stop the cap.
No. All these women below 5, they have pent up sexual energy. I can't take them out. But what we do behind closed doors.
It's not about how the girl looks. That's not what I'm basing
what-
this
okay, so what are you
on.
basing it on?
Maybe her behavior, how she is. Is she clean? Is she dirty? Does she stink? How is she known for in the city?
Yeah, sometimes when she thinks you have to still have to do the job.
You see, that's disgusting.
No, you're already there.
That's disgusting.
You might not understand where I'm coming from. Maybe
Then your
maybe
dick
tonight
is
I
now
need
entering me. Huh? Are you crazy?
casual
You're
sex.
bringing that stink to me.
No, I will wash it. I will wash it off.
And wash it first.
Don't be like this. We wash it off. Come on.
Yeah, she asked what classifies a cockroach.
No, think of any man that you don't like. That's a cockroach.
So a cockroach, is a guy that goes to a barber shop but does not have money to pay.
Say his name. Say his name. we will even tag him in the video. Come on.
No,
But yeah, the same doesn't work for women. It's different. It's
For me,
completely
it
different.
does.
No. Because for men, generally speaking, it's difficult to get to the punan bread. It's very, very
No, it's
difficult.
not. You guys are given the
Wait a
punani
minute.
like.
When you say
No,
cockroach,
no,
do you mean
no,
like
no,
somebody
no.
who's broke?
The thing is,
It's just not being broke. It's a combination of
okay,
many
Victor,
things.
do you think that it's easy for a man just to get the punani like that?
It's not that easy.
It's not.
Come on.
It's because you
Even
hang
these
out
days
with.
it is, but it depends on what kind of man you are. But for an average guy,
But
it's
maybe
not
I'm
easy.
just around women who give it easy.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe you have I share woes as friends.
But even those.
No, not like they're not my friends.
Oh, they're your friends. So
Nah,
you
come
guys
on,
are.
They're not my friends.
But at the same time, even the hoes are very selective.
Because thieves.
The hoes are very selective. So it's not that easy to get to the
Yeah,
punani bread.
who wouldn't give it to everybody?
Exactly. No certain caliber of men that I give it to. That's why for men it's just like you messed around with this guy. Nah, come on, man.
Is it bad to be a hoe?
It's actually no. Do you know what I do? One thing about me is that when a woman, I respect a woman that is a hoe and owns her shit that she's a hoe. I don't like
Yeah,
pretentious.
but
What
they
do you
wouldn't
mean-
marry
what do you mean
you.
hoe?
We said
They
hoe
wouldn't
is
marry
like
you.
hustling over everything.
Yeah,
So
what do
they're
you
on their
mean?
hustle.
But what is a hoe? Define. Tell us.
She's on her
For me, a
hustle.
hoe is it's subjective. So
Yeah, so tell
It's
us
a
what.
frivolous, free-spirited individual.
I just don't
They were
want
all hoes.
You said it. Me, I'm
Everybody's
not.
a hoe.
You said
By that
frivolous and
definition.
free-spirited.
I'm on the righteous path.
You're a man of God.
anyways.
Your definition incriminated everybody.
Doesn't matter. Are you a hoe?
No.
Are you a hoe?
What's a hoe
No.
based
Exactly.
on your...
Am I a hoe? No.
Yes.
Are you a hoe? Are you a hoe?
Of course not.
So everyone is not a hoe until someone else calls you a hoe. Then you're a hoe.
You can't define if you're a hoe.
I can.
You
No.
come on.
Yeah.
You let the society decide for you.
No, but based on what society has said, I'm not a hoe.
No.
Do you know? There's a definition between a
You have whole spirit. As a friend, I would tell you, you have whole spirit.
Everybody has hoe spirit.
Yeah, but
No.
there's the definition.
But
there's
everybody has whole spirit. It's up to you if you take
Okay.
action on the
Would you-
whole
would-
spirit or
would you-
not.
Would you date a nerd?
Yeah.
See, there's a difference between a hoe and a slut.
I am a nerd myself.
It's like
A hoe and a slut, two complete different things. A slut can sleep with you with no foreplay. That's a slut. A hoe, a hoe is someone that does same
I
shit
think
with you.
we should consult the dictionary for
That-
definitions.
see, a hoe is someone that will do the exact same thing with person A, B, C, D, E, F, G at the same time, but they also need foreplay. See, a hoe would have like multiple relationships at the same time. That's a hoe. A slut
And a
here
slut
can fuck
wouldn't?
anything, but will not kiss you.
that's true. That's a prostitute.
That's
And
a
an escort.
prostitute. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's a slut. A hoe is not a hoe is not a prostitute.
But what's a slag then?
So what's a hoe? Really?
A hoe is just someone that's free spirited and can.
And
you know,
frivolous.
So you want like women who are like, you know,
but you're not getting paid for it. You just like to have like.
you said free spirited, and I think most women in this generation, at least the ones I know of, are free spirited. They want to be free and do their own things. That does that
Okay,
mean they're hoes?
ask our parents
But
now what they would think about the current generation. Would they call us hoes?
Yeah, each and every one of us, because that's their generation and their perspective is different.
But guys,
Because we would look at the next generation and be like, oh, they're very, you know.
But the thing is, I don't judge. Like, you can be a hoe, you can be a slut, whatever. As long as you're not my wife, that's fine.
That's true.
Until you meet your wife and you find that she was a hoe
But
And
in
then
her
she's-
previous
Then
life.
she's not my wife.
this is reformed. she's
We'll
reformed.
wait for that day and we'll you know.
What kind
we'll
of
see.
curse is that? Why now?
It's not a curse.
Why?
I mean,
No.
like, if men are moving, you know, mad, they're moving mad with women. It's not like they're doing it by themselves. So
Yeah,
which
which
women are
is
this that
true,
are
which
left
is
that, you know, have not had sex or have zero body count?
Yeah.
Okay, but guys, do you feel like the sexual liberation for women has helped you guys?
Sorry?
Generally speaking?
No.
Say that again?
Like the sexual liberation, because we are currently in an era of sexual liberation. You know, that women are kind of like doing the same thing as men are doing it. You know, but apparently you guys are not happy.
Okay, me, I'm not utilizing the sexual liberation. So I can't
It doesn't mean
tell
that
you.
you have to necessarily have to have sex to the fullest of extent. It could just be like, okay, you're more open to trying certain things.
Again, it's not helped me only because I've chosen not to use it, but I think it's helped other women.
Because how would we define sexual liberation? Is it being with multiple or numerous partners, or
Also, what
liberation
you
in terms
do
of
in
being
the bed.
open-minded? Yeah.
It's everything just combined.
No, I think it has helped women.
In what way?
Because like women now are like
So a man is speaking for a woman.
for me, I would rather be with a sexually liberated woman than
And Sister Agatha.
a sister Agatha, man. I don't want that. Like I can't do sister Agatha. No way.
I understand that.
Like nah. But guys, let's talk about something. But I want you girls to answer. What is a sexual green flag and a sexual red flag?
A green flag for the man, or what?
You could
for
say it
you, for you, what do you like?
Yeah.
What do you
I'll
mean?
go first. Someone
Okay,
who puts
yeah.
you first.
Yeah, very. But
go, Barry.
softly. Take time,
Am I
paint the
shouting?
picture.
No, you're not shouting.
Take your time, paint the picture. Be descriptive and explicit.
And they
Someone
like
who puts
seeing
you
graphic.
first.
I like a graphic. You know, I'm a very mental guy.
Which means
So say that again. Someone what?
puts you first as a lady.
Mm-hmm.
You come first
Amen.
in both literal and
Sexual.
figurative terms. Like come first, you know.
Wait, CUM or
Me a-
COM?
took me a minute.
That's why I said
both.
Yeah, both.
Oh,
Come.
Come. Okay.
Yes, basically like
So that's
we-
a green flag.
yeah, that's
Okay,
a
you're
green
talking
flag.
about
Someone
it.
who puts you first, that's a green flag.
Paula, name
I
another
thought
green
she was
flag.
gonna continue.
Like elaborate.
Now
I
we
think
could
no,
just
no,
we could alternate if you still have more than you can say.
we can
What I
Go
think
back
is
and
a
forth.
green flag.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Are you anyway?
Okay, so guys, let's go into more details now. Do you I've heard like women
Okay.
that like, oh, my boyfriend thinks like choking me is like hurting me because he loves me so much.
Okay.
But then they want that. So do
Okay.
you like vanilla guys or assertive guys?
Okay.
we'll move on
Well,
to
I
another
thought you were
question.
gonna tell me to
but
give these women advice.
No, but we're talking about sexual green flags for you. For example, a vanilla guy for someone might be a red flag. For the other might
But
be a green
vanilla
flag.
is very subjective.
So that's
you
why
know?
explain it to your own subject.
Because for Kenyans,
So you're the
what is vanilla for for Kenyan, what is vanilla is probably very,
Very highly explicit.
for
For
maybe a
Ghana.
Nigerian or
okay,
a
so that's why you should
Ghanaian. So
explain. Go into
it
details.
depends on preference, but I think a lot of women like assertive men. They
No,
like
no,
the-
don't speak for women. Speak We want this.
Why am I speaking for myself?
But this is
P
subjective.
for Paula, P for private.
Okay,
Speak
I
about
like.
yourself.
Obviously,
Okay,
you
that's-
guys know the type of man I'm attracted to.
No, I
We
don't
don't
know.
know.
Oh my god.
How am I supposed
Okay,
to know?
I like.
This is for the new
Well, okay.
followers,
Follow
new
this pod.
listeners.
They're really good. Okay. I like a man that is respected by other men. And it's very easy to tell that. He commands attention, he commands the room. If you were to get in a fight, the other man would have some fear in him that my man would beat him. So that said, this guy obviously has to be assertive in bed. So you have to.
So like you like to be the submissive one in bed.
Yeah, I like to be submissive in general.
In all fronts. No, not in
In
general.
all fronts, I really do like
In
to
general?
be submissive.
In real life?
General, yeah. If I'm with if I'm with a guy, I want him to be the man. Why am I? But if I'm with you and I can tell
You're a pussy.
you're a mid man, I'm gonna be dominant. But if I can see he commands attention, even enough attention for other men to see it, then I will submit.
She wants to relish in her own femininity.
I do.
Come on,
What
preach,
about you,
sis.
Beryl? What do you like? What do you like?
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, a man who's assertive, who takes charge, knows what he's doing. That's important. Knows what he's doing. And then, as a woman, you'll definitely submit. If a man is taking charge, then you give in and you allow yourself to be dominated and led.
Okay, so what's your non-negotiable during sex?
Interesting. I'd have to think about that one.
This is good. You're talking about consent. I like it. This is a modern man, modern day man.
Oh my
Non-negotiable.
You should ask them too.
Yeah.
No, you
we should throw the
but I
questions to
asked
you
the
as well.
question. I'm going to answer. What's your non-negotiable during sex?
Like what he cannot do or what he can do.
What's that? Something that if he doesn't do, then is a dickhead. That he has to do it. He has to.
One in the pink and two in the stinky.
You have to give me aftercare. You have to give me sexual aftercare. We can't just have sex and then you get up and go.
Okay,
Where
is-
you
So that
going?
means you're
what
not
is
a
sexual
slut.
aftercare?
No, I'm not a slut.
Exactly.
You have to take care of me, caress me. Let's cuddle. Let's do something. You have to take care of me. In case, guy.
No, come,
Okay.
come.
In
Talk your
case we don't use a condom or something like that, and you come on me, you have to wipe me. I'm not getting up. Are you crazy? No. You really
For the kind of guy you like, you can't talk to that guy like that. You crazy. You have to get up.
I don't talk to my
No,
guys
those
like-
kind of guys who do
No,
that.
but my kind of guy doesn't even need me to tell him. He knows how to treat a lady. What else? If you like, there has to be, like Maya always says, emotionally safe sex. If we have sex and you're gonna start attacking me, or if in the middle I'm like
Attacking you
okay,
how?
let me put it like this. If in the middle of sex I'm like I bring out what I want you to do, maybe I'm gonna use a very extreme example.
sex
Maybe I
a
want
toy.
you to, I don't know, not me. Okay, let's say Mayo is having sex with somebody and the girl wants him to maybe do some weird fetish thing. And then he's like, what the fuck? Who do you think I am? Blah, blah, blah. You know? That's not emotionally
Yeah, no
safe
kink
sex.
shaming.
Yeah, no kink shaming, okay.
Some kinks we have to shame.
No.
But in general, let's not shame
Let's not-
kinks.
yeah.
So
No.
if you shame me, then I won't sleep with you again. I won't feel open enough
Or
to tell you
comfortable.
what I want.
It's fair enough.
And I think that would be my non-negotiable. The guy has to make you feel comfortable. Because if you're not comfortable, then you can, reach your highest level of, pleasure and release. So, yeah.
I think my non-negotiable is, you have to feel comfortable with me and you have to let yourself go completely.
Victor wants to do everything and anything with you.
That everything is a strong word. It's even a strong scent.
Everything and anything.
Mario, what's
Every-
your
every-
non-negotiables in bed?
I think I'm submissive in bed.
You
Wait,
like to be
what?
dominated?
Yeah, I want to be dominated.
That's good. No kink shaming or
Exactly.
sexual
What is
shaming.
all-
Yeah, because there's some women who like to take charge.
Do you know what I'm thinking right now? Someone choking you.
Nah, come
No,
on.
I don't think he means
So
that.
when you-
I think he
explain.
wants the woman to
take
take the
charge.
lead.
Yeah.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
I see myself, look, I'm just a vessel for your pleasure. Me, I'm come. Don't worry about me. if you're enjoying yourself, I'm enjoying myself. So that's how I see it. So I want
But then
That's how it
that's
should
also
be.
a form
Yeah, but-
of
but-
submission.
Yeah.
Because if that's what you want, and I'm your woman,
So
and
she's submitting to
I,
me
I
because
am submitting to you by dominating.
we are
you.
both
Yeah,
minus and
so,
minus.
so that
Yeah.
means you're not submissive. You're a dominant
So that-
pleaser.
Okay, I like that. I like that. I like
So,
that.
it's explaining. So does that mean that you'd allow your woman to like whip you?
Hey,
No,
we-
why does it like
hey,
pain? Why am I explaining?
I don't like beating. My mother used to beat me.
Whipping doesn't necessarily have to be painful, though. I feel
No,
like
no,
there's
no. And-
certain misconstruction.
Why are you beating me? We are making love. We're not fighting. This is not a wrestling match. This is not SmackDown.
You
Why
know,
are you beating
you're
me?
not being beaten. You're being whipped, and probably it's not even
Same
pain.
shit.
It's not painful.
Am I a slave?
It's not painful.
Kunta, Kinte.
It doesn't have to be painful. It's like, you know, there's a thin line between pain and pleasure sometimes.
No.
And it's like playful. It's not like
Okay, we can tell you
violent.
like this.
No.
I think
I'm
okay.
not
Another
making sure.
non-negotiable for me is don't inflict any form of pain on me.
You see.
I don't want any form of pain. I have to be the inflictor of pain. I don't want to be the receiver.
Oh
of
my
pain.
God.
You are a domino.
I want zero pain. Don't.
You don't want any pain, but you want to inflict pain on the other
Yeah,
person.
exactly. So,
That's very
no,
double
it's okay.
standards.
It's not double
no,
standard.
no,
It's a
that's what I
double
like.
standard.
There are some women that will tell you like, I want you to choke me. Then you started to choke. They would like more. I'm like,
I'm gonna kill you at this point.
What have you been with? I say more.
they'll be looking at you.
more.
For me personally.
My eyes are coming out of the socket.
For me personally, that's a red flag. So she's choking and she just slapped me. Now you're doing too much. You're choking.
But some people like that.
Come
though.
down.
Nah, I don't like this. Or throw me against the wall. Like, why? Why?
too much.
Look at my size, guys. If I throw everyone against the wall,
You'll kill her.
no.
No,
throw her
but
against the wall.
not throwing against the wall like you were
No,
about to kill her.
But that's what
In
I'm
a
saying.
subtle
Like when
way.
it comes to
Not
sex,
subtle. Seriously thrown against the wall. I don't like this type of things. I want our bodies to amalgamate. Soft. I like softness. We can go far. Okay, yeah, but nah, just
soft and
take-
easy.
Missionary is the best.
Uh-huh.
If you guys dog it, nah, why? Dog is it's so
So you
animalistic.
like vanilla, huh? It's
Yeah.
simple.
Simple.
So
Simple,
guys,
consistent, good sex.
I want to ask a simple question. Have you guys ever cried during sex?
You go first.
You're looking at me. Why? Why would I cry during sex? No.
Why would
I almost said like I love you during sex. But
Almost.
yeah.
Then you like caught yourself.
I have to catch myself because it's a lie.
I'm just missionary, huh?
I'm just in the moment. I'm just like, my this thing, it's so soft. Everything is so fluchy. So in that moment, you feel like I love this woman. You guys lock eyes. Like I locked. Once post-nut clarity, like, please move. So that's why.
No aftercare. Red
It is-
flag.
sometimes, me, I always do aftercare, but the problem is sometimes after post-nut clarity, just realize, look, you're a dead boost. Seriously, sometimes you really realize like that.
That you
You're
don't
not
really
what-
like her like
You
her
don't really
that.
like it. But it's difficult for me as a man. It's difficult to be like, yeah, please leave my house. I just have to wait until you're ready to leave.
Yeah. I think another non-negotiable is you have to know your place. You have to know when to leave.
Well, how would she know?
Elaborate.
That's why you have to be like kind of like emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, but
You know, sometimes they want to play PlayStation and play PS5, but
But what if she's not emotionally
okay, how are you going to tell her
intelligent?
to leave? Be like,
Or-
I don't have any food for you. Oh.
She wants to
Don't
stay.
stay.
you see, obviously that's why you can't. That's why it's like you can't really do anything.
How
so
are you going to say that she's supposed to leave?
And you have to lie.
Say that you have to
I
go
have to
somewhere.
go to work and then you just
Yeah.
hide in the meal room.
Or you
Garbage
you
room.
just act as if you are going somewhere. Now, but I think, but yeah,
Just don't have sex with people you don't like.
How would I know?
Because like it just saves you all this time.
Yeah, that's true.
Just have sex
Listen
with
to-
people you
listen to Paul.
enjoy
Listen-
spending time
listen
with.
to
Look,
Paul.
Paula, but you have to understand, like,
You agree beforehand.
the women that I like don't like me, and the women that like me, I don't like them.
Okay, that's a tough spot to be in.
That's a pickle.
So I have to try.
But don't you think like 80% of human beings are in that situation?
Yeah, definitely. So that's why you love who loves you.
I love who I love and who loves me.
Do you think that you can really choose?
Yes, you can.
You can, yeah.
Nah.
Choose who you love.
Yeah.
If I have the money now, reach certain heights, it's a new babes now. There are babes I've never seen before.
Okay, true.
You see?
True.
So right now, I'm making do what I have.
True.
But then at
Basically.
some point you realize that you have all the money and you're getting all the babes because you have the money. But then maybe after like numerous sexual encounters with all these different women, you just realize it's the same and they're not giving you what you actually need.
Exactly. You fall back to your default setting.
Yeah.
But right now, I might just deal with black women.
You-
Then
you're
I have
gonna
money.
like-
Then I have white babes. Now I can smash white babes. All of a sudden, I just realized the culture is not in alignment.
Yeah.
But it's difficult.
Let's talk about that culture.
Culture.
In like relationship dynamics. Does it matter? Like, would you leave someone if your cultures were not the same
No, I feel like it depends on how
or did not align?
how crazy we differ in terms of like, or like, I think I could marry someone that our culture is not the same, but are you also willing to like
Learn my
learn
culture.
my culture? So that's the thing. It's like if you want to be completely ignorant and be like, yeah, do your thing, I do my thing, then yeah.
Personally, I feel like there has to be somewhere like some overline.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if it's very parallel, very, very different, it's gonna be hard because there's some things that you can explain to someone, you know. So how are they gonna like? Yeah, I mean, there has to be some cross for me.
Yeah, but
Sub-Sahara for me only. No Northern Africa. Muslim is very, very difficult.
why?
No white women.
So you only pro-black.
I only invest my money in black women. That's how I see
What
it.
about mixed?
I wouldn't mix is a go.
It's a green.
For dating
they have
and for,
some black
for
in
dating.
them.
Oh yeah, one drop rule for dating, for having fun. But I'm still okay because I've met some black men over the last few weeks that said like I can't even date white women because it's just not in alignment. I'm like for smashing it, it's okay now.
No, I think I'm open to dating anyways.
Okay, what about marrying? Me, I'm also open to dating anyways.
Okay, I'm not open to marrying anyways. Which contradicts itself.
No, it's not. It's no.
It does,
Marriage is political and financial.
does,
It's not just love.
Yeah.
Of course it does, but yeah, I just say it how it is.
I think I can definitely marry anybody. I marry a lot of people, but just not white. I can marry an Indian, Aborigine, Filipino.
I've actually never dated anyone like South Asian, like never.
The culture is also different.
What about you, Paula?
I like my whiteys.
So are you pro black or pro white or
I'm pro people.
But which one are you more attracted to?
The man.
Come on,
The
Paula.
masculinity.
Come on, Paula. You know what
But
I'm
it's not the
talking
same
about.
for women.
Yeah, it's
because
not-
women hold the culture. So
Yeah, I'm carrying the culture. Wherever I go, the culture comes with me. So I don't mind.
if you marry an Asian now, your son will be eating jollof rice with chopsticks.
It's not a bad thing.
Jollof rice with shrimp.
We could open a Chinese
Sushi
restaurant.
jollof. Sushi jollof.
Named it
Nigeria.
Akiyemi Chinese restaurant food.
Maybe.
Okay.
Guys, I have a question for you.
Yeah, because we were on the question round. Then
It's a tough question.
okay.
Think about it.
Okay.
What strong emotion did you guys feel this month? Strong emotion. Could be anything. It's a tough
This
one.
month?
No, I think for me is the fear of losing someone again. And that's like taking me to a weird place where I'm like, yeah, I can't just deal with this again. Like, oh, I'm not just ready for that again.
That's real.
I don't know if anybody's ever ready.
What about you guys?
I don't know. Somebody else should answer.
If no one wants to answer, do you guys speak about your emotions?
Personally, never. I'm not good at expressing my emotions or talking about them.
No,
I understand them,
Mhm.
but I find it very hard to open up and just talk about them to other people. It's harder to talk to women, but it's even harder to talk to men
Why?
about my emotions. So that means if I have a male friend, I can't talk to him about it. If I have a female friend, I
But the
can't
question
talk
is,
to
are you
them
just trying to
about it.
vent, or do you need like a problem?
I don't need advice.
So that's different. Men don't vent. We don't vent because, like, okay, bro, why are you venting? Life is life, you know. So I think for me personally, venting is just like we just waste time waster. So yeah.
I think for me, it's harder with people that I don't feel comfortable with. But if I'm really like deep into out, mostly like an open book with certain people in my life.
Victor is an open book. I admire Victor. I wish I were him.
So there are certain times where I'm just like, why did I even fucking say that?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You really say like Victor will really open up his heart, and you're like, where did you get the balls to even do that?
But not everyone gets to.
See
Gets
that
a full-
side.
But I need to have like some like interesting connection with you and be able to trust you in some kind of way. Yeah.
My strongest emotion this month has been accumulation of different emotions.
Okay.
And at some point, I kind of just broke down, like all of it.
You
In the
cried.
bathroom, yeah, like really.
Do you want to tell us?
No, I don't really want to talk about it because I don't like to
I
get
don't,
into
I don't,
it.
I don't know that pretty girls cry.
Oh, he called you pretty.
Smooth
Pretty
criminal.
girls cry. I think men cry too. No,
Just the way I
in
think,
the bathroom by themselves with nobody.
just the
to
way I
see.
think pretty girls don't fart.
We're human beings. Come on, everybody farts.
No, I don't know. I don't cry.
I do cry.
It
I
is
cry.
hard to cry. So for me, like that point where I was like just breaking down was like, oh, okay. And it was like sadness and grief and being overwhelmed, all of it together. But it was nice to actually, let it out. Just like, just bawl and
But did you talk to someone about it afterwards?
no, not really. It was just like a moment and I broke down and kept going.
I think the strongest emotion I felt this week was I have to stay consistent. And that's difficult because sometimes I just feel like, man, fuck everything. I don't want to do it anymore.
I
But
don't want to do anything.
I'm responsible for certain people, so the grind has just started. Yeah. That's the emotion I felt this month.
That's deep.
Yeah, it is. So
Which month are we on again? April.
it's only April.
It's only April.
Yeah,
What
man.
emotion have I felt? Fuck, am I emotionless?
No, you're definitely not.
Nah, you're not emotionless. Everybody can perceive when Paula's not okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because your life is
Yeah, it just
very,
crumbles.
very, very, very like dependent on how you feel. If you're sad, if we have to meet you, forget about it. You cancel it. Nah, but
Because I don't want to show up and have you guys ask me
No, it's not even
what's
that.
wrong,
It's not-
and then I can't tell you what's wrong, and
I think is
That's
once you are feeling a certain way, you just shut down and you're just like everyone can fuck off.
really and truly, yeah.
But can you actually articulate your emotions properly?
I know my emotions to the T.
So
But
that means
I-
you're self-aware.
I am self-aware, but I feel I'm scared of being vulnerable. Just like Victor, it's that fear of loss because I lost someone when I was much younger. So in my head, it's always like, I don't want to open up, and then you leave. You're just gonna leave. Like, death is inevitable. Obviously, we're all gonna die. But then as I grew older, I realized people also have a choice to leave. So death is inevitable, but also the choice to leave can happen. So I don't want to open up to you. And then next year, but one, you're like, oh, Paula, this isn't working out. We're not friends like that no more. Bye. And you've taken everything I've told you with you.
I think one thing that bothers me too that I'm still also trying to understand is it's not like I understand why it happens. It's like, let's say you've been in a relationship with someone for like years, and then now you see each other, you're just like
Strangers.
strangers. That's weird to me.
That's
But it's not
weird as hell.
For me, it's not weird.
Nah, it's
Why?
very weird to
Okay.
me. It's very weird to me. So because like at some point we said we loved each other. So why can't we just speak?
It's not that. I think there's a lot of things that at a certain point in your relationship it just chips away from the interaction that we have.
Okay.
Because like at the very essence, like you and I, we meet, we date, we always go out. We spend a lot of time just for the both of us, we go on travels, date nights. Then there are so many variables that just happen within a relationship. Maybe you have a new job, takes more time. Kids, takes more time. All of those things.
It's working now. Yeah.
So a lot of those things can like take time from the relationship itself. So that's
No, but I'm not talking about that. For
He's
example,
talking about exes.
So for example, now let's say you're married to someone, yeah, and you get a divorce. You've been married to this person for like 8 years or 3 years or 4 years, whatever, and then you see each other and you don't just speak anymore. That's weird to me.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like
Marriage
a
is
person
different,
you
but
used
dating-
to
Yeah,
know,
that's
even
weird
with
to me.
dating,
Even with
you were
someone that-
intimate
yeah.
with this
we don't have
person.
anything anymore.
But also,
Yeah, no, but you can still like. It's not the point. I'm not saying like you should go on a date and drink together or like, but the fact that we'd see each other and would not have anything to talk about.
that can
anymore.
happen because you've both gone apart. And
No,
I'm not-
but
I'm not
you know
saying-
what
I'm
I
not
think
go- I'm
it
not
is,
going into
Victor?
the deep side,
Do you
like,
know what
oh,
I think
yeah.
it is?
What?
I think you both have so much to say to each other,
But you don't want to
but
say
you
it.
don't want to say it, so you'd rather act as strangers. I think that's what it is.
For me, that's like super weird.
I agree.
How can I tell? Like, I don't know how many exes that people have had in their lives, but there are certain exes that you wouldn't. Okay, people break up for different reasons, yeah. But like, these people have seen you naked. They've seen you at your worst. They've
seen you
cry.
cry.
They've seen you cry. They've seen you like. They certain. Some of my exes, I've seen them in their worst states. They've seen me in my worst state, but now we're not speaking anymore. That's weird.
that's
to
why
me.
your exes, like,
Yeah, but it's not about. I'm not saying we should speak. I'm just saying like if I see you.
yeah,
outside,
if you meet socially, like, don't be,
But I
you know,
was-
socially awkward.
Why is it finished?
Yeah, like
why is it done? And that's why I don't open up. Because of that. I don't want to be intimate with you. And then the next day you're a stranger.
Yeah,
that hurts.
Yeah,
I'd rather make you a close stranger. So
No,
that when you
but-
eventually become a stranger, it's not that painful.
But the
It's
thing
not
is,
that weird.
is it a proper trade-off? For me, the trade-off, I think life is in balance. I can never explain it, but I always felt like life is in balance. So you make decisions. In your case, if you feel like you don't never want to open up to people, that means you will never love to the fullest of extent.
Yeah,
I rather love to the fullest of extent and get heartbroken.
That's
But I
true.
know that
I always tell Paula this. You need to do that, or else you just keep living.
But I
your life.
love
It's better
if
to-
you
to
open
love
up
and-
to me, I love you.
No, you want me to open up to you, but the thing is, the way I love is, I love you more if you open up to me. I think that's when my love.
I can
goes
even
to
cater
another-
to you way better if you
Yeah.
open up to me. So that means I'm thinking of you. Oh, Paula will like this. Paula won't like this.
And the thing is, I don't even have to be intimate with you, but if you open up to me in a different level, I would love you more than someone that I fuck.
What makes it what makes it enjoyable or even intense is that somebody can live, but they don't make the choice to go. So they're making constant decision each and every day. I want to love this woman. That what makes it nice.
Yeah, I think that's what makes marriage beautiful.
Exactly. That was emotional, guys.
It was like therapy, and I was about to bring that up because I was listening to some podcast and they said that, you know, everybody should go to therapy, and I was thinking, okay, but therapy is a little bit expensive, you know, like I don't know how much a counselor or therapist would cost here, but then I was like, what if you have somebody that you talk to
You don't.
that
Not
listens to?
everybody needs to
Isn't
go
that
to a
therapy?
therapist.
Yeah, that's therapy. too.
Like if you have one consistent person or, you know, people in your life that you talk to, and
no, but it
It's
depends.
different. Your mom is a professional, so that's different.
Yeah, my mom is the
Yeah.
only one I can talk to like that. But
and
imagine,
that's enough.
but
if you,
you
have
know,
that one person.
I think what life has taught me, especially moving to Vienna and starting it on my own, is that you do find those people that you want to open up to and you tell everything and they become your emotional foundation or whatever, your lighthouse. But if they go, again, you're back zero. You know, now who are you going to open up to?
But I feel
now
like
you have
you
to
should
look
carry
for
your
another
own-
teddy bear.
Yeah.
Wait,
You should carry
Paula.
your
Well,
own
how
light.
much do you put on people? Because the way you make it
I
sound.
know.
You should carry your own-
put
like, be your
anything.
own
I don't put
lighthouse.
on. I don't put any absolutely nothing on people. But my fear is I have so much in
No,
me
but
that
what are you
Time. It takes time.
Guys,
because
it's not
because-
that deep.
the way you're saying it seems as if you have like so many cockroaches in your
Carry my
cupboard.
luggage. This is like carry my luggage.
Like it's like you're a scammer and then you are like telling everyone, yo,
No,
I'm a thief.
it's
Then they will now
because-
blackmail you afterwards when they leave. That's the way you make it sound.
It's because I've never opened up, so I feel like when I do, people will see me in a different light. They'll be like,
But it's okay.
So this is Paula.
No, but it's okay.
and
It's
I-
okay
That's
for
how it
people.
ought to be. Like you should allow people to see you.
Okay, let me tell you something about you, because you have a persona that you put up front, yeah.
She has
But
a
we can
bravado.
actually see the real you. That's why we don't. Sometimes I'm just like
Well, like, you're the softy of the softest.
exactly, because you make it seem like, oh, I was this.
No, I don't make it seem like
She
that.
puts on
that's-
like a hard shell.
No, but that's how you want to come across.
No, I don't want to
No,
come across as that either.
Subconsciously,
I
that's how
just,
you want
I
to come
just want
across.
to be
That's what you're
Paula.
projecting.
You want to project this
God,
hard.
it's a therapy session.
You want to project this hard, Paula. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
No,
But you-
actually,
you
I
do.
don't project that.
You were like on your.
That's what you are trying to do.
You have this.
I'm so unbothered, but you're bothered.
Yeah.
No, but when I'm bothered, I do say I'm bothered.
No, you don't.
say.
You know you
say.
don't.
Sometimes
You
you're
don't
like,
say.
I'm not even bothered, but you
No,
are.
you're bothered.
Okay, I only say that with people that are close to me. Like if Victor doesn't call me, I'll be like, I don't even care. Deep down, it hurts.
yeah.
And I care.
And that's
but
what we're
if
saying.
it's a
You put
random
out the
stranger,
I don't care. I
Nobody
don't
care
give a
about random
fuck.
strangers.
Okay,
This is
cool.
clear. That's
Okay.
clear. This is not what we're talking about. But I think that if you are more true to your authentic self, then you attract the nice people.
I think
I do
people
have
would-
very nice
people
people.
would
Also,
love
you can
more.
attract like bad people who just want to feed off of your good energy. So you need to be discerning.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't even care about that in my life because I'm not.
It has to be in balance.
Yeah, because even if you open up to 10 people, trust me, 5 would be a dickhead. 5 will still use it against you. If you now use that because you're afraid of those 5,
Yeah.
to now like stop living and enjoy the beauty of like opening up yourself
Vulnerability.
and vulnerable to, you wouldn't enjoy life.
Yeah.
I mean, I will find the person that
Paula,
I
you have
will-
enough people.
I do have.
You have enough.
I have to say, I
Just
do have.
do it.
No, I have my mother, and I do open up to her, so that's fine.
do you
for
know
now.
what
That's your mother.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like
So
your mother.
yeah, she'll never leave.
You know
Yeah,
another-
of course, because she gave birth to you, but you need to
Yeah.
open up to.
No,
Somebody
she
besides your
still
mother.
had a choice. She could have been a bad mother,
Come
but
on,
she.
leave that one.
No, whether mothers
I
are good
will
or bad, they're
find.
still
I
mothers.
will find
Like
somebody that I will open up to, and I will trust.
they would never
It's-
like get
Paula,
rid of
you
their
found.
children.
Do you know what my fear for Paula? My fear for Paula is
Talk about it, brother.
I have to think of how I articulate this properly. Paula has like a lot of like good people around her.
She plays like minions.
Now wait. Paula has a lot of good people around her that are willing to do stuff for her, and she sees what they do. But let's say these people buy mansions for her or like give her everything she wants. I think my fear for her is like she would see everything. She would still stay in that condition, but she knows that she doesn't want this person to be there for life, but she's just okay with that. So at the end of the day, you end up being the bad one. So
I do.
Oh, that means she likes to have placeholders.
if you want to summarize it like that,
Paula and P for placeholder.
And that's why I'm celibate and single for now.
I didn't even go into. I'm not even thinking sexual.
But celibacy doesn't have to be only sexual. It's just I don't want to have placeholders. I don't want to misuse anybody because in the past maybe I have made mistakes where
No, you
somebody
did it consciously. It's not mistakes. Continue.
mistakes are still made consciously. There are people who maybe wanted more from me and I just accepted them more, and in the end I didn't give them what they wanted.
Yeah,
and
cheerful receiver.
and I and I maybe made, but I made it. Yeah, but now I don't want to do that. Let me just let men
But
and
you're
women
still keeping
be.
people like that in your life.
I'm
though.
not.
Victor, let me ask you something.
I'm not.
Do you want women to open up to you? Just friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like if the best relationships or the best connection I have is when both parties are vulnerable. If I'm not vulnerable,
But
with you,
still,
I don't
sometimes
like
I see Victor's life and I don't want it. Do you know why? Let me explain it. He
Please
is
be
vulnerable.
specific.
He's vulnerable.
Say their name.
No,
No, don't
I'm
say
not
names.
saying nobody's names. Victor will open up to the person and the person will open up to them. So both of them will be vulnerable. Beautiful. You actually admire the relationship. I'm talking about the past, obviously. You admire it. You're like, wow. But then the both of these people know we will never end up together. And they're hurting each other. They can't even say goodbye because it's like,
Okay.
you feel
but
me
it's
and I
always hard to
feel
say
you.
goodbye.
But
You know?
Victor's a different type of breed. He's addicted to the crush love.
What does crush love mean?
I'll leave it at that.
No. You need to explain so that the viewers will understand what that means.
There are certain people in this life that the frolic of the intense, very premature beginning of a relationship. Oh, I love you, etc. They call you every day. But apart from that, there comes a time in a relationship where those type of feelings that kind of like that.
Yeah, fade away.
Now we have to kind of like meet expectations, you know,
Yeah.
and that's where
Yeah,
He exits chat.
Yeah.
Because he loves you. He loves the excitement. Ooh, I love this girl. And then,
I think that's true.
but that's something that you actually have to speak about in therapy. Why that is the case, that you only feel excited for somebody that is.
Because it's painful, you
It is
know?
painful.
Because
You hurt a lot of
Victor
people.
loves everybody.
Yeah,
Deeply,
deeply.
intensely. But he knows I have to say goodbye to you. Ay, he'll cry
And I don't
for
know.
15
And I don't know how
days.
He
to.
doesn't know how to say goodbye.
Yeah.
It's very hard for me to say goodbye, especially if I. Okay, there are people that
This
have
guy
said
can
goodbye to-
marry and invite all of his exes. and he still give them. I will still give them presents. Like, sorry, I'll be there for you. Sorry, I'll be there for you.
Facts.
That's actually not a good thing.
No, it's not.
Boundaries.
Is vulnerability a strength or a weakness?
It's
It
both.
could be both.
Yeah. Definitely both.
No, you have to have some sort of
Elaborate.
discernment.
Yeah.
We are vulnerable too.
So when is it a weakness and when is it a strength?
If you're vulnerable to the wrong person, it's a weakness. Yeah.
That's true.
And how do you know who the wrong person is to be vulnerable to?
See,
You have to find.
personally, I don't have the answers to that. He's the best person to
No,
ask.
I feel like when you're vulnerable, like you don't. Before you even think of being vulnerable, if you think of, oh, how do you know if this person is right or wrong, you'll never be vulnerable. So you just have to like
We also try.
You
let
have,
it
yeah,
go.
you have,
yeah.
yeah, okay.
And then you hopefully either you get heartbroken or you get disappointed or hurt. You have to figure that out after the fact. But in the moment, if you think about that, then you will never be.
Emotional, guys. Emotional.
Yeah.
I don't know if a woman is emotional to me. That's not my girlfriend. Like
Emotional.
or emotional, or vulnerable. Like why? What am I supposed to do with this?
Nah, but why you like that?
What?
though?
What? You've been talking to me the whole time just for you to say that.
No, that's not true. My wife is capping.
Yeah,
no.
Nah,
definitely.
no,
I
you're
feel like
capping.
it is.
Okay.
You're capping.
The thing is, me, I'm always ready to help.
No. My wife likes. My wife likes the thing that he likes more is not even the sexual
girls?
stuff, but you like when someone is like emotionally like available. Regardless of what kind of relationship
Why are you not in here?
you
What does that
thrive
mean?
of emotional availability.
It's true.
Yeah, I just wanted to
The
talk to
person might be the worst or the most or the less good looking person in the world. If the person is emotionally available to you, good to go.
you.
I'm
It's because,
consistent.
it's because I'm not
Yeah.
shallow. I'm not shallow. I thrive off of
We're also not
intelligence.
shallow.
Because I'm shallow, very shallow.
No, but I don't think being shallow is a bad
It's a
thing.
bad
Only
thing.
only if it's like extremely like deep shallow. Like
Well, my assignment for this week will be to try and be less shallow.
no,
to
I
be more
think
vulnerable.
I think the assignment for everyone we should self-reflect.
I do that every day.
She speaks to herself every day.
I speak to myself every day.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah, but
not
self-
watch
Is
them
speaking
one
to
time an
yourself
episode?
Self-reflection or like
It is self-reflection in a
monologue.
sense. It's self-
Like
But,
internal
but do you
monologue.
speak it out loud, or is it just like, you
yeah,
know?
it's out loud.
Eh?
Dead ass.
No, that's,
it's not a bad thing to speak to yourself
no,
out
come on,
loud.
that's a lunatic. Are,
No.
you an actress? Like, come
No,
on.
sometimes you know, like if you say it out loud, then it's better than. Just
So you are
speaking
telling
in your
yourself,
head.
Paula, you are better than this.
Yeah.
Ah, come on.
Like,
Dead
Barry,
ass.
stop that. You know, you can go better.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
No, you
No,
have,
it's not.
As long as it's not in front
Talk
of
to yourself,
multiple
man, you're
people.
trying.
Like if you're alone and you're talking to
look,
yourself, that's
me
fine.
personally, I
No,
speak to
it's
myself
actually worse
constantly.
if you talk to yourself in front of other people. Talk to yourself by yourself.
like you don't be those people in the Uber and where they are just like.
No, I don't.
no,
I would live.
Like, I'm not crazy.
There are people like that, like constantly, like you just like this guy.
yeah,
is
but you
crazy.
see that's the problem because when you don't have an outlet, then you just have to talk to yourself. everywhere,
Women
like, you don't
actually
even know
talk
a
to
difference.
themselves a lot.
Look, my sister talks to herself all the time, and she's crazy.
She's not crazy.
I
You
talk,
should
I,
try
talk, I talk
Maya.
to myself only in my mind.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
just
Yeah,
like,
but it's
that's-
also
that's-
good sometimes to
no,
talk
I'm
to
just like
yourself out loud.
Victor, you are so tapered. In my mind.
That's your inner voice. That's your inner voice. Me, I motivate myself. I look at myself like, yeah.
So when I'm talking
That's
to
still
myself,
talking to yourself.
the outer voice is speaking to the inner voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Oh, one.
I therapize myself.
Sometimes there's more than one inner voice, so like they can be having, you know, a conversation. And one has to come out and speak out loud.
Schizophrenia.
So you have like duplicate voices.
No, like
Of
you can
yourself.
have different opinions.
One is like a very deep.
of things.
Hello, I am very real.
So what if
Especially like
so what if I
that.
go to this place now? No.
You're talking to
Are
yourself.
you planning to go? So like 3 people talking. No, that you go crazy.
Like that, you,
That's how it is.
you know, it's not like that really.
So how
it's
does
like
it
if you're
work?
looking at something and you're looking at
Oh,
it
okay.
and
That's
trying
why
to
you
make
often sound zone out.
a decision.
No.
You can talk to Paula, and Paula will just one Adam. Paula, are you okay?
I'm back again.
Hey, what's going on?
You're spoiling my rankings out there, man.
See, that's the idea of this podcast, for us to be vulnerable.
Vibes.
Obviously, there are things that we can't say, but you get the idea of what kind of life that we live. So it's cool.
Guys, thank you for
It's
showing
vibes.
love, comments,
And being
likes.
vulnerable.
Show this to your pastor, show it to your mama, show it to your daddy, show it to your side chicks, side man.
boys, yeah.
Everybody's welcome. To white
Yeah.
people, black people,
Yeah,
Asian.
Like I said in the previous episode, we're planning on traveling. Guys, please support us. Any token that you have,
We're begging now.
doesn't matter.
We're not begging.
No,
We are rendering
support.
services and we want money.
We want support.
Come on, man.
It's not even a bad thing to beg.
I don't want.
You don't want, oh, will you pay?
I don't want.
We like free shit.
No, what? Okay,
Mastercard, credit card.
let's talk about this, yeah.
No.
No, let's talk about this. I feel like when people need help, they're like, oh shit, yeah, now I'm begging for help now. If you don't have money, ask people that can help you.
Who
for
said I
money.
don't have money?
But we don't have
It's
money
hard
as
to
a
ask.
pod.
It's hard to ask.
Why is it
Beg,
hard?
oh.
We need money.
Oh my god, let's just end this here.
Okay. If you
No,
want to support
I
us,
get what
support-
he's saying. There's a lot of power in desperation. I know sometimes that I
It
don't want to get
works.
desperate, but if I'm desperate, something will come out.
Yeah,
of it.
something will come out. See, I'll just be like, partner, give me €5.
I don't care anymore.
All of a sudden, you just see €100 on your table, boom. But then some people
You can ask for help, but
People have fake pride.
there's
It's
a
the
difference.
fake pride.
see pride in slippers and with Gary is not good.
Gary.
It's that powder that you mix with water.
It was emotional, guys.
Guys, thank you.
But we're not
Love.
begging, we're just asking for help.
Asking for support.
Yes.
I'm signing out. Maiwa, aka Big Daddy, aka OG before IG. Bye.